Well, hello, 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 and happy Tuesday. It is Tuesday on November 7th, 2023. I am so excited to be here with you today. Before I dive in, I'm just going to take a minute to make sure I am streaming what I need to be streaming. And then I'm going to do a quick intro and just share with you what's going to take place tonight. So I'm just checking in on Twitter first to make sure we are where we need to be, and we are. So those who are tuning in on Twitter, please go ahead and click on that heart and let me know what sign you are, moon, sun, and rising. All right, so I'm going to go on into the YouTube channel. Make sure we are there as well. This is a busy night, shall we say, in regards to energy. A busy month for that matter. We are on YouTube live. So if you are watching from YouTube, please do me a favor and please do me a favor and click on that thumbs up button. Let me know that you are watching, and of course you can leave comments in the section on YouTube, and I will definitely check them out. I am gonna go and sit in Facebook land because that's usually where most people follow me at. I do see that there are people with me. Let me here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Come on, Facebook. It's circling, it's circling, it's circling. There we are. So if you are following on Facebook, please do me a favor and say hello. I see that I have Cheryl there with me. So thank you so much for spending your Tuesday night with me. This is a rarity that I'm on Tuesday night, sharing insight, the cosmic energy insight with you to bring you the forecast for this particular month. Now, I do see I have 3 viewers watching. Let me see if there are anybody watching from YouTube. Just a moment. I don't want to miss out on those folks. So let me see who's chiming in from there. If anyone. Let's see. Anyone on YouTube? I see that there are 3 viewers. However, I only see 1 on Facebook. Not sure where the other one is hiding, but I'm sure wherever you're hiding, you're hiding. Let me know that you are there with me. Make comments if need be. And like I said, I'll come and check out every so often. So those of you who are tuning in with me right now, a big hello to all of you. Happy Tuesday on November 7th, 2023. Please excuse the noise in the background. Suddenly, my street got very noisy. Anyway, for those of you who are watching me for the very first time, I am your presenter, your host, whatever you wish to call me, Reverend Joanne A. Jabari Cologne, your certified holistic personal trainer and mystical medicine practitioner, along with the creator of the Chakra Balance Numerology Cosmic Energy Forecast Deck. Yes, super long name. And I am going to just put up so you can see if you want to take a screenshot of the booklet. For those of you who might be interested in ordering your decks, you can practice as well. Because I do believe when we practice with cards, it helps us to tap into our intuition. So anyway, for tonight, I am here to share with you insight, your forecast for the month of November. It's not specifically for Scorpio, it's not specifically for Sagittarius, but it is for the energy of the month of November. For those of you who know anything about numerology, November is the 11th month. I don't think you need to know numerology for that. Here's what you need to know numerology. The 11 in numerology represents the master healer. Knowing that we are all the master healer of ourselves. We are healing every single day from whatever it is we need to heal. Also noting that our bodies are a big temple to helping us to heal. So anytime you're experiencing any type of physical pain, physical symptoms, illness, or disease is flared up, that's usually an indication that there's something that needs your attention. I like to refer to it as perhaps there is an emotional imbalance that's going on. So paying attention to whatever it is that might be showing up in your body. Because again, your body is your biggest teacher. Whatever is happening in your body, if it's on the right side of your body, know that it has to do with taking action or lack of action. And if it's on the left side of your body, it's about receiving, being able to ask for support. And I know there's many people out there that have a really challenging time asking for help, whether it's helping to carry the groceries up the stairs, excuse me, all of a sudden I get this big tickle, or just asking for help to do the simplest tasks such as making a bed, or taking the dishes out the dishwasher, whatever it is. But that's an indication of your feminine energy. And we do need to come into that balance between the two. We need to learn to balance our energy, especially for us women out there who are entrepreneurs. We spend a lot of time in our masculine energy being the boss. Therefore, when we get home, we do need to learn to step into our feminine energy so we can balance that out, so we can learn to receive more. And receiving doesn't always mean receiving something from somebody else. It could be how you take care of yourself. That could be a bubble bath. That could be a manicure pedi. It could be just laying in your bed and just relaxing. That's a sense of feminine energy of self-care. So what I have for you tonight is I'm going to give you some insight based on the energy of this entire month, what the month of November is going to bring in based on our planets, and also based on some portal energies that are opening up. I want to say hello to Anne that just popped in right now. Hello, my dear. And then I'm also going to be pulling cards for all 12 zodiac signs to help you better navigate through this month. Now, of course, you can look at your sun, moon, and rising sign when those cards pop up. So you'll have many cards to work with, unless, of course, you happen to be what I like to call a triple threat. And that just means you have one zodiac sign for your sun, moon, and rising. And I know many people that do. Or perhaps you may have two of the same signs in your sun and moon, and then your rising might be different. So however that might look, it's either going to be you'll have 3 cards to work with, 2 cards to work with, or 1 card to work with. Either case, the goal here is to make sure you're working on the chakra that the card is associated with. For those of you who are new to my deck, each of my cards, and there's 45 cards in the deck, each card has 3 elements: a color that represents your chakras, a word that is highlighting an affirmation for you and also adds to your story, and then the number which is associated with your personal numerology and astrology collectively and personally as well. So there's a lot that goes on in one card. So imagine if you were like me, who does have 3 different signs for sun, moon, and rising. It means I'm going to have 3 chakras, unless, of course, the cards all have the same chakra on it, which sometimes does happen. And if that does happen, pay attention. That just means that particular chakra needs your undivided attention because it showed up either twice or 3 times, for that matter, with different signs. So I'm going to get ready and dive in. So I do want, again, as I've mentioned, I'm going to start to focus in on just the specific energy from our planets first, and then I'm going to talk about some portals, and then we're going to finish off with the card readings. Please keep pen and paper by your side. If you want to take notes, feel free to do so now. You can always come back later and take those notes again. Know that I am streaming on Facebook, which is where some of you are. I'm also streaming on Twitter and YouTube. You can always go back to my YouTube channel and find any of the lives that show up. If you are not a subscriber yet, please, if you are on YouTube or at the end of the show, please go over to YouTube and subscribe to my channel. This way here, you'll always know when I go live. So we're going to start off with knowing and understanding that, again, the month of November carries the 11th vibration. The 11th vibration in numerology is known as the Master Healer. Every one of us are healing something, whether it's a relationship with someone else, relationship with our own body, relationship with maybe money, maybe your career, whatever it is, but we're all healing something on a much deeper level. That's not just on the surface. It really runs deep, which is why you're known as the Master Healer. When you take that energy of 2023, which is the collective universal energy, add those numbers up and reduce it down to a single digit, you're going to get a 7. In numerology, number 7 is about your spiritual journey, spiritual wisdom, quieting yourself down so you can really connect with who you are from a deeper level, and also connect with spirit. It's a great spirit communication month. It's also a great time to sit and review your contracts. Where do you want to have more balance and harmony in your life? Who do you want to have more harmony and balance with? Who is bringing harmony and balance into your life? Are you hanging around a lot of people that may create a lot of chaos and um, frustration for you? If you are hanging with more people that's bringing frustration and chaos, this may be a really good time to start cleaning house, because you really want that balance and harmony to come in, so you can feel calmer and more peace and more at ease with this energy. Now we take the collective energy of 7 and we take the 11th month and we add those two numbers up. As you know, when you add up 11 and 7, again, I'm going to reduce it right down to that single digit. We get a 9 energy. So the energy for the entire month of November carries a 9 vibration. What does that actually mean, a 9 vibration? It means that every one of us are in this process of working on decluttering. Every one of us. I was actually chatting with a client the other day, and she had said to me that she found it so interesting that so many people that she knows is in the process of decluttering, getting rid of things. And I explained to her, well, based on the energy that we are in right now, the frequency that we are in, many of us are in that vibration to clearing out the closets, the cabinets, the whatever it is, and also cleaning out the places and people that you hang out with, because it is a big month for that. So if you are noticing that people are fading away, or that you're not as interested in those people as you were before, that's this energy that we are in. So that 9 is about decluttering. It's also about truth telling. So secrets are going to be revealed. You're going to want to be telling yourself more of a true story versus all the stories you've been telling yourself up until now. And that truth telling is going to expand into the December month as well, because theoretically, as December is Sagittarius energy, also for that matter, towards the end of November, we move into that Sagittarius energy, which carries that 9 vibration as well. So truth telling is extremely important. So that 9, again, is about decluttering, truth telling, higher wisdom, higher learning. You may be inspired during this month of November, and also moving into December, you may be inspired to want to learn something. You may decide to go and take a workshop, take a class of some sort, because that's the energy that we are in right now. But the big energy is really about decluttering and transforming. That 9 energy, endings. When we talk about 9 energy, it's about endings, something coming to an end, completing a project. So if you do have anything that's been lingering on up until now, this is a perfect time to really put a period at the end of it and complete the projects. After all, we are literally 30 days, or shall we say 6 weeks away from 2024. So you really do want to put endings to the projects that you have going on for 2023. So that's just the overall November's energy. Now let's talk a little bit about our planets that we have going on as of tomorrow, which is November 8th. So if you happen to be watching this after today, or maybe after tomorrow, know that today is the last few hours that Venus is sitting in Virgo energy, which theoretically Venus doesn't really like to sit in Virgo energy. So we, as the humans, are going to start to feel more comfortable as Venus enters Libra's energy, because it's its home place for one, and we will start to experience more harmony and joy in our energy field, because Venus actually does enjoy being in Libra. Also note that Venus is also the ruler to Taurus, so that plays a big role as well in regards to all the energies that's wrapped around our relationships and physical material possessions. I do want to take a peek at something, so just bear with me a minute, and I will be right there, just checking into something. So hang in out there. Okay, I'll be right there. I'm just looking into something just to double check. Yes. All right, just wanted to verify my time. So as I was saying, when we talk about that Venus energy moving into Libra as of November 8th, where it's its home planet, it's going to be very comfortable there. Again, Libra, when we think about it, is about balance, harmony, our contracts that we are in. So it makes perfect sense to, when we think about this November vibration of ending and completing things and getting to that space of letting go of what no longer serves. With Venus entering Libra, it really is about harmony and joy. So if we are hanging out with someone or we're in a place where we're not really feeling comfortable and all that harmony showing up, you may very well have the support of Venus to help you move out from that. Then we also have on November 10th, we have Mercury that's going to be entering into Sagittarius. So we have just a few hours, few days, 48 hours before Mercury makes its way into Sagittarius, coming out of Scorpio. So up until now, we've had a lot of help with our planets in Scorpio season, helping us to transform. When we think of Mercury's energy, Mercury is about our communication. So many of us have been transforming the way we are communicating, not just with words, but also how we listen. As of November 10th, Mercury is going to be entering into Sagittarius, which again, that 9 vibration, your dream state, truth telling, higher wisdom, higher knowing, spirit communication, traveling as well. And interesting enough, because Mercury enters Sagittarius literally in November, it's a surprise to us that many of us will be traveling because of the holiday season. So you may be traveling to go see family or friends. It makes perfect sense with Mercury being in Sagittarius. In addition to November 10th, where Mercury enters Sagittarius, let's make a note, we have a portal period at that point. Whereas when we think about that 11th month and 10th day, that's a portal. 11, 10 numbers go backwards, which is a perfect opportunity where the gates are opening, giving us an opportunity to shred things that no longer serve. On November 11th, which is our 11/11 portal, a big energetic day, because not only are we going to have the sun and Mars still in Scorpio, but the moon is going to be in Scorpio as well, which is also helping us to really get ready to take some big action steps. Big leaps for that matter. It's not about taking a leap of faith. It really is just about taking a leap, shifting into something. When we talk about that Scorpio energy, that transformation that we're all experiencing. And remember, the moon is about how you feel about things. The moon rotates every 2.5 days. So every 2.5 days, we are feeling a little different. Sometimes we're feeling really high energy and sometimes we're not, depending on where your own personal moon is. And I speak a lot about that. So if this is the first time you're hearing about this, continue to follow me. And again, subscribe to my channel so you can learn more about how the daily moon does influence your personal moon's energy and makes a big influence on whether you're feeling like jumping out of bed or if you want to put the covers over your head. So in addition to that 11/11 portal, and of course the moon going to be in Scorpio as well, joining forces with the sun and Mars, lots of energy, lots of action taken. Then we also want to make note of the next portals that are coming through. We have another portal that happens on November 22nd, which is the day that the sun enters Sagittarius. So yes, this month of November is about Scorpio, Sagittarius energy. Big energies going on, transformations and truth telling. Yes, pay attention to your dream state as well throughout this entire month, because your dreams can very well reveal some interesting information for you. You may be more comfortable to want to speak the truth, and you also may be more comfortable to wanting to hear the truth. In addition to November 22nd, as that's a portal as well, when you think about those numbers, 11, 22, add those two numbers up. We will literally now have 3 of our master numbers on that one day. We have 11, 22, and 33. If you're wondering, we only have 3 master numbers in numerology. All the other numbers from 44 to 99 are known as power numbers, different vibration altogether. That 33 master number is reminding you. Well, let me break it down before I go there. We already know that 11 is the master healer. 22 carries the master builder. So on November 22nd, what is it you're going to be looking to build as the master builder? You are building something. You are in the process of building something massive. This energy is not about a small building. This is something massive that's going up, that's showing up for each of us. So we want to pay attention to that energy as well. So when we take that master builder, master healer, and we add it together, we get the master creator, or as I like to refer to it, master sacrificer. where we sacrifice. This 33 energy carries the vibration of Jesus, Buddha, and the High Priestess. So it's a lot of energy loaded in that one day. As what are you willing to sacrifice so you can create and build and heal all in the same day? Big, big energy. And of course, the sun enters Sagittarius at that time. In addition, on November 23rd, we have another portal. We have the 2323 portal. That's a really big portal when you think about those two numbers, 23, 23. It's a 5-5 energy day. Another massive day of change is coming through. Every month since January of 2023, we have been working towards massive change in our lives. Every one of us have been transitioning, transforming, and our frequencies are rising. And who we were in the beginning of this year is not who we are now. And we are constantly evolving, becoming a different version of who we are. So pay attention to that as well. Pay attention to what massive changes are occurring in your life. It could be your workspace. It could be your home. It could be your health. It could be your career. It could be any of the above. And a lot of this plays a big role, not just in regards to astrology, but also your personal energy, your number. That plays a huge role to this massive energy that's coming through, this massive shift that's coming through on November 23rd. Then on November 24th, we have Mars entering Sagittarius, which is Mars is all about the action taken. It's about your energy level. It's about being assertive enough to want to take action, moving into Sagittarius. So we will have a fire energy moving into fire. So that's going to be a lot of fire within your system. Please note that we talk about the planet's energy and the sign's energy, depending on the elements they're in, is going to help us determine on how we're going to feel. So as Mars enters Sagittarius, you may definitely feel more energized to get up and go. And depending on where Mars is on your chart, what sign it's in, and what house it's in, that will play a big role as well. I will do a live about that to share with you information on how to utilize this information for your highest good as we get there. So that is the bulk of the energies and the portals for that matter, because I sort of blended them together, the portal period with the planets in itself, just to sort of save time. I just want to check in and see if I have any viewers watching from YouTube before I start going into the card readings. Bear with me a minute. I do not see any viewers there. Okay, that's okay. No worries. I will come back later if there are any. So now I'm going to dive right into the 12 card spread. And remember, you can look at your sun, moon, and rising. Based on this amazing energy that we do have going on for the month of November, you can look at the energy for Scorpio and the energy for Sagittarius. After all, that's the energy that we hold for November's energy. Ah, very good. Anne is still there. Very good. So when we think about the master healer, the master builder, and the master sacrificer, focusing on Aries first, we're going to pull the card for Aries. And what do Aries need to know? What does Aries need to work on during this November energy? And this is really all about that master number, the triple master number, the 11, the 22, and 33 energy. All right. So here we have it. So for you Aries out there, this is about family. So this is about being the master healer. What are you building in your family, and what are you willing to sacrifice so you can heal family matters? That heart energy, that heart energy. Those of you who are watching and live with me, if you can put your sign, your sun, moon, and rising sign in the comments, I know that when I come to those signs, I'll know I'll be speaking to you. So go ahead and put your signs, your 3 signs in the comments. Right now we're on Aries, and the message here is for family. That during the month of November, and this is no surprise for most of us, you'll be visiting family. Some of your family may be blood related, and some of it may be people you've met over the years and you've just grown a fonding for. That chakra you're working on is the heart energy. So this is really about working on healing the matters of the heart. So anything that's in your heart that feels heavy, use this November's energy to help you. And really using that November 22nd, 11/11, November 22nd energy to help you as well. And even the 23/23 energy to help you heal the matters of the heart. 1 in 5 is 6. So we talk about 6. It is really about healing. It's that Virgo placement for that matter. Schedule time with family. So if you're not in the habit of connecting with your family, schedule some time. Go meet, go sit with your family. One thing we know for sure, we've all gotten to witness this over time, is that life is short. Do not wait. Do not wait. Do not put off what you can do today for tomorrow. Do it today. Work on healing the matters of the heart. So that's our Aries energy. Love that. As we move into our Taurus, so I have Gemini here, which is Anne. So Anne, just hang in there. I'll be getting to your sign shortly. Cheryl, if you could put your sun, moon, and rising in the comments there, I would love that. All right, moving into our Taurus energy. So we have Scorpio, Aries, Scorpio. Woohoo! So I just read for Aries, so hopefully you had a chance to see that. So we talked about the Taurus energy. Keep in mind that we do have Uranus and also Jupiter in retrograde in Taurus. Taurus is about your relationships, the physical material possessions that you hold on to. As I mentioned earlier, being in this 11 vibration, this 9 frequency for that matter, this is really about decluttering whatever it is you need to declutter your physical material possessions. This is about your relationships. So what relationships are going to bring you harmony? And what relationships is it time to get rid of? And when I use the word get rid of, it's not about getting rid of a relationship because the relationship is challenging. It's about working on a relationship and understanding what the lesson is behind that relationship. Because if you are experiencing a challenge with a relationship, there's a lesson there. So the card for Taurus is new relationships. So as you work on yourself, as you are the master healer, you are going to create a new relationship with you, new relationship with your body, new relationship with food, new relationship with movement, new relationship with everything. That red is all about the root chakra. So this is about focusing. Focus on healing and working on you during the month of November. Focus on healing and working on you. As you heal yourself, you will have healthier relationships with others. That 2-8 is that 10 energy, very much associated with new beginnings, also very much associated with your soul's purpose. And do understand that people do come into your life for a season, reason, and a lifetime. Every person is a lesson. Every person is a lesson. So whomever is in your whomever is in your life right now and you are experiencing maybe some chaos or some challenges with a particular person, thank them because they're teaching you something about you. They are your lesson. Learn something. The minute you can learn whatever it is, you begin to heal. And once you begin to heal, that lesson will be dissolved because you no longer need it because you learned about the lesson. It's very important to stay focused during this time, Taurus. Stay focused on the new relationship with self and know that you'll have new relationships coming in as well. This is about your soul's purpose. Remember that when we talk about relationships overall, whether you're in a relationship, an intimate one or not, it's really about healing yourself. The more you work on you, the more you're going to evolve and eventually meet that person you're looking to meet without having to look for that person. Your energy will attract them without you having to look for them. And all you have to do is take the action, and that action really is about working on healing yourself. And remember that, as I said before, on November 11th, that 11/11 vibration, that portal, that's going to be time to take some action. So for you Taurus out there, that's about your new relationships. All right, we move into Gemini. So Anne, this is for you. Now, Anne, is that your sun, moon, and rising sign, all three, or is that your sun energy? And if you happen to know your moon and rising, put that in the comments as well. All right, well, let's see what Geminis have in store for them. Now, let's talk a little bit about the opposition of Gemini, which is Sagittarius, if in case you're not familiar with that. So the opposition of Gemini is Sagittarius. So when we do move into the Sagittarius energy come November 23rd, for you Geminis, you're going to feel that opposition sign taking place as well. The same concept goes for you Taurus. The opposition is Scorpio. So because we are in Scorpio season right now, for you Tauruses out there, you're definitely feeling this energy amplifying more so than someone like myself who has Pisces, Aquarius, and Cancer. And I can go on and go on about this, but I'm going to leave it like that for now. So, talking about our Geminis, the gift of gap. This is a great time with all these portals that we do have. If there is somebody you want or need to have a conversation with, this is a perfect time to take advantage. As Venus enters Libra, this is a perfect time to bring more harmony into your conversations. On the 1111 portal, a great time to take some action. So pull out your calendar and see how you can go and schedule those conversations. This is also a great time for you Geminis that if you are entrepreneurs, this is a great time to really start working on your new promotions coming through. So here we have it for Geminis, higher education, higher wisdom. This is a perfect time to go and take a class. This is a perfect time to teach a class. Get those webinars out there as well. The chakra is the high heart. This is about compassion, kindness, and love. As I said, with Venus entering Libra, this is all about harmony. And with the 1111 portal and the moon being in Scorpio, this is about taking action. So this is higher wisdom. For you Geminis, that 36 adds to a 9. Again, your opposition sign. This is about the fire within you. This is about truth telling. This is about speaking up. This is about expressing yourself. This is about listening as well. Pay attention to what people are actually saying. Don't just sit there half listening. Pay fully attention to what people are saying. This is a perfect time to complete your projects, as I've said earlier. So use that 9 energy to let things go, clean out the drawers, clean out the refrigerator, clean out the cabinets, anything that's expired, get rid of it. This is a perfect time to complete a project. This is definitely a perfect time to start something new when it comes to your body as well. With that Gemini energy, this movement is a really important process for Geminis right now. With that, this higher wisdom. Higher wisdom, when we do move our bodies more, we do connect with spirit in a different way. So we will be learning more. So you Geminis, pay attention to your dream state as well, whether it's during your sleep or during your nap time. Dreams will be really, really potent right about now. So pay attention to whatever wisdom shows up. As we move into our Cancers, Cancers, this is about healing the energy of home, healing the energy in your body, healing the energy at work. So when we think about those 3 areas, home, work, your body, if there is something going on at work that doesn't serve you anymore, this is really your time to really let it go. And be brave enough, be courageous enough to walk into your boss's office and tell them, this doesn't work for me anymore, I have to go. And I don't believe you necessarily need to give your 2-week or 30-day notice. When you're being laid off, they don't give 2-week or 30-day notice. So I think it should be a balanced exchange. So if you're not feeling welcomed at your job anymore, or you're not being appreciated at your job anymore, if you just don't feel like there's harmony in your job, this might be the time for you to utilize this 11 energy and walk away. Same concept goes when it comes to home. If you're about or you're having a little friction at home, this is a time to have those conversations. Bring more harmony into your home space. Have the conversation. Do not wait for the other person to say something to you. Speak up and have that conversation. Now let's talk a little bit about the body when it comes to Cancers. So important to embody your body. If you are not strength training at this point in time, and you know I'm an advocate of it, it is so important to start. If you don't know how to start, where to start, reach out. My email is there. I'll be more than happy to helping you and guiding you to create a program. We do need to strength train, especially for us women, to keep our bones healthy and to be able to do functional movements of our day. So for you Cancers, this is about the matters of your body. You want to embody your body. You want to make sure your body stays healthy. This is a really big time for Cancers. As the master healer, the master builder, you are here to build a healthy body. You are here to be the sacrifice. A sacrifice, something that you would prefer to do and go and do your workout. So rather than spending that hour in front of your TV, get away from the TV, go put your workout clothes on and get into your workout. And I do not mean spend time doing cardio. I do not care if you do 20, 30 minutes of cardio. That does not do anything essentially for you. It's great for the heart, but you do need to make sure you're doing the strength training. So for every 1 day of walking that you're doing, for every 20 or 30 minutes of walking that you're doing, I want you to add some strength training to the routine. Again, if you need support, reach out. Let's see what card Cancer gets. Perfect card for Cancer, higher self. This is really about your higher self. This is about allowing you to see yourself in a different version. This is about being a better version of who you are, a healthier version of who you are. That 11 energy says it right there. You are the master healer. It's time to start healing your body from inside out. Changing and transforming the way you eat, changing and transforming the relationship you have with your food, learning to have a better relationship with your food, learning to have a better relationship with your body. Crown energy, this is about the higher wisdom. This is about higher consciousness. This is about the higher knowing. Get familiar with learning how to utilize the muscle testing when it comes to knowing when or what you want to be eating. There really is no such thing as you can't have something. Muscle testing to see if your body wants it. If it's something that you're looking to have, there's a good probability your body needs it for something of the vitamins or minerals in that food. Never restrict yourself. Allow your higher self to guide you. I love that for our Cancers. Hello there, Lisa. How are you? Thank you for joining. Lisa, when you have a moment, just go ahead and put your sun, moon, and rising sign in the comments. If you don't know all three, just at least put your sun energy in. I am already up to Leo's energy. So if you happen to be Aries, Taurus, Gemini, or Cancer, you'll definitely have to come back later and watch the information for that. But do note that the energy that I am working on for the night covers the sun, moon, and rising. And for those of you who are daredevils and you want to utilize all your planets, you can go ahead and whatever sign each planet's in, pull a card for each one. So let's see for our Leos. So this is for Leos. Change coming through. And when we think about Leo energy for right now, although I should have mentioned this for Cancer, and I'm going to go back a second, every sign has an opposition sign. So when we talk about our Cancer energy, the opposition is Capricorn. And remember that Capricorn happens to be sitting, Pluto is in Capricorn's energy. So that Pluto energy is about the transformation. So because it's the opposition of Cancer, Cancer, it is about your transformation. Moving into that Leo energy. Leos, this is going to be some big energy coming through because as I just mentioned about the Pluto being Capricorn, know that Pluto will be making its way back into Aquarius. And Aquarius is your opposition sign. So when Pluto does enter Aquarius, there's going to be some massive transformations taking place for a lot of Leos out there. In addition to Aquarius, whether you're sun, moon, or rising. And also pay attention to where Pluto is on your chart as well. So let's see what's in store for our Leos. So Lisa says she's Scorpio, Sun, Virgo, Moon, and Aquarius rising. All right, so hang in there because I will be moving into Virgo shortly and Aquarius shortly. And Lisa, just so you do know that today is the last day where Venus sits in Virgo's energy, and Venus doesn't like to be in Virgo, so we might have been a little cranky. As it moves into Libra, we're going to be feeling a little bit more in harmony with things. So as we move into our Leo card, let's see what shows up. Leo's energy. Oh, the card shows in reverse. So for those of you who are not familiar when a card shows in reverse, it just means there's resistance. Resistance to the message, and also that chakra needs to be worked on. So for those of you who do have a Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising, the word is clarity. Maybe you are getting clarity, but you're not in agreement to it. You're resisting it. You don't like to hear it. You're you're being stubborn about it. So if there is something that's showing up and you're just not feeling it, know that that's one of the reasons why the card's in reverse. Also, perfect month, as we are in the 11th month, this is a perfect month to sit and work on healing yourself. So this way here you can gain some clarity. Remember, your body is going to speak to you. Your body might be speaking to you. So if there are any physical symptoms that are roaring up right now, that could be the very thing you're looking for regarding the clarity. The number 29, that's very much reduced down to 11, which is reminding you you are the master healer. The high heart energy is about kindness, compassion, and unconditional love. So that could be your clarity right there for you Leos. Love that. All right, we're moving into our Virgos. And I say our Virgos happens to be one of my opposition signs. Just as interesting enough, Leo's one of my opposition signs, and Cancer happens to be my rising sign. So let's see what's in store for our Virgos. And remember that today is the last day that Venus is in Virgo energy. So Virgo's all about your body system, organizing, scheduling, maybe even being a little bit of a perfectionist. I know over the last couple of days where we had some energy sitting in Virgo, the moon for that matter, was sitting in Virgo. I was just not feeling so great. I was in a lot of contemplation. My brain was over analyzing because again, wherever the moon is and your personal moon is has a lot to do with how you feel about things. Now the Virgo moon at that time was affecting my sun energy, which is Pisces. So I was in a lot of contemplation and I was a little cranky. I know for me, when I'm cranky, I need to take naps because it helps me to shut down my brain. So let's see what's in store for you, Virgos. Lisa, this is for you. Pay attention. All right, so the card shows in reverse, okay? And the message here is rebirth. Whoops, the card's flying around. Doesn't even want to stay in my hand. Rebirth, but it's in reverse. So this means that there's a rebirth coming, but there's resistance. Now, I do want to know, make a note here that just recently, Saturn has gone direct. And let me see if I have those notes to give you the exact date to when Saturn went direct. I may or may not, depending if I have it here. I do not. I do believe Saturn went direct. Let's see. Saturn. I have a whole thing on Saturn. What day did Saturn go direct? Oh, I don't know. Anyway, I don't have those notes in front of me. But note that when Saturn being in Pisces energy, it is about a reset. And Saturn will be in Pisces right until February 13th of 2026. There will be additional retrogrades taking place, another one taking place in 2024, and then another one taking place in 2025. So there's a rebirth for you Virgos, except you're resisting it. There's some sort of reset that's taking place, but you're resisting. You're not willing to change something is what I'm hearing. That high heart energy is try to be kind to yourself and also be courageous enough to make changes. Very important to do just that. That 21 reduces down to 3. So this could be about a conversation. Having that conversation could definitely reborn something, could definitely change something. Perhaps bringing kindness to the conversation and compassion to the conversation. But do note that there's resistance in whatever's being rebirthed. Lisa, let me know if that resonates with you based on maybe some conversation, something you need to say, social media. When we think about that 3 regarding Gemini energy or Mercury's energy, it is really about communication overall. And there might be something that needs to be said that will definitely lead to rebirth, but there's a little bit of resistance, which is preventing the rebirth from happening. Utilize this 11 energy in November to begin to be the master healer and heal that relationship with communication. I always believe that when you shut down communication, you do stop the flow of things. The minute you allow communication to open up, things start to flow again. So I believe that it's always best to get off your chest whatever it is you got on your mind, so this way here your heart doesn't feel so heavy. So that's our Virgo energy. We are halfway through. We're moving right into our Libra's energy. For you Libras out there, this is a fantastic period as Venus begins to enter into your sign, which is its home, right alongside with Taurus. So balance, harmony, love. Also remember when we talk about Libra energy, it is about our contracts. It is about our spiritual journey, our spiritual wisdom, um, reviewing things for that matter, quieting yourself down. I'm just a little distracted. I want to see what's going on here with my thingamajig. Okay, here we go. Very well. Just wanted to make sure that I didn't lose internet. So when we think about our Libra energy, balance, balance, balance. Where do you want to have more balance in your life, and how can you have more harmony in your life with the help of Venus entering Libra? I always like to believe that anytime we have a planet that's sitting in our sign, that planet is helping. So for you Scorpios right now, you still have the sun and Mars, and on the 11th, you'll have the moon. You'll have three planets that are helping you in your sign. For you Libras, you have Venus helping you in your sign. And let's not forget Taurus out there. You have Uranus and Jupiter helping in your sign. And as long as the sun is in Scorpio still, you have that opposition energy between Scorpio and Taurus. So there is a lot of play going on, tug of war, so to speak. So let's see what Libras need to know based on this powerful energy we have going on right now. Libra, that's such a blessing message. Self-love. Self-love. I was watching a TikTok video the other day, and a dad and his daughter, they do a live radio show. I think the little girl's probably about 6 or 7. She's the most adorable little thing I've ever seen. They were talking about self-love, and the father asked her, well, how do you feel love? And she said, well, I feel love when I give myself a hug. And she did this. So that's what I want you all to do, is I want you to give yourself a daily hug. Because when you can give yourself a daily hug, you are giving yourself self-love. It's the most inexpensive way of showing yourself love. Getting into a bubble bath, laying in bed and just resting. These are all ways of self-love. For you Libras out there, and everybody else for that matter, root chakra. Start focusing on seeing love around you. Start focusing on loving yourself more. Love on your body. Love the body that you're in, considering you only get one of them. Even though there's many people out there doing a lot of reconstruction on their bodies, for whatever the reasons are, it's always best just to keep your body as natural as you can. That 7-3 is your 10 energy. This is about a new beginning, a new way of loving on you. It's also associated with your soul's calling. So self-love is really high on the list for your soul's purpose. For this Libra energy, focus, 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 ground, let go of your fears, and bring that balance into your mind, body, and spirit. Bring the body into your home, bring the body balance into your career as well. Love that for our Libras. Yes, I hope everybody else loved that hug too. It's a great way for some self-love. Scorpios, for you Scorpios, I know I have several of you watching. This is for Lisa, this is for Cheryl, and anybody else who's a Scorpio, whether you're sun, moon, or rising. And by the way, happy birthday for you Scorpios out there. This has been a fun week for birthdays. I know probably about a person for each day this week that's had a birthday. So big shout out to all of them. Big shout out. In fact, one of my mentors' birthdays today, Joe Monkman. Gonna give him a shout out right now. My niece's birthday was yesterday, Miss Fulvia Pepe. My younger sister's birthday was the 3rd, Georgina Barry. And oh my God, there's so many others. I believe I do know a person on every day for the month of November. So let's see what's in store for our Scorpios. In fact, I actually know about 5 people who have birthdays on 11/11. Gotta give a shout out to my therapist, Omar, and also one of my other amazing teachers, mentors, and friend, which is who I play with a lot, which is Kitty Foss. She's got a birthday coming up as well. And so many others as well who have the 11/11 vibration. So for you Scorpios, major transformation happening. Again, you have the sun. You have Mercury in your sign up until the 10th, and we still have Mars in Scorpio. So lots of energy. Happy birthday, Lisa. So you share the same birthday as my niece. Happy birthday. Lisa, I'm going to send you my calendar because you're going to receive a birthday complimentary reading. So I'm going to send you my calendar. Please do me a favor and just send me a reminder in my messages to send that calendar to you so you can go ahead and redeem your birthday reading for this month. And you'll have 7 days to redeem that. So please redeem that sooner than later. All right, so our Scorpio card. Oh, this one showed up before. So anytime a card shows up more than once in a reading means it's a really important message, not just for the sign it shows up for, but for all of us. So do remember again, when we think about that Scorpio energy, the opposition of Scorpio is Taurus. That's that opposition one another, that push and pull, supporting each other. When we think of Scorpio, the sun is what you're becoming. Mercury until the 10th is how we communicate, how we create self-expression. And that Mars is about the action you're looking to take. The Taurus energy, the Uranus, is about being awakened, waking up, as I like to refer to your midlife crisis. Then we also have Jupiter, the expansion, your spiritual expansion as well. Ground, ground, ground for you, Scorpio. So important. Many new relationships coming through, especially with yourself, because you are experiencing some massive, massive transformation. And all it is your birthday month, you carry that 11 energy. Besides the fact that the energy is about the master healer, all of you who were born in the month of November carry that master healer vibration. So you're constantly working on healing within, healing yourself. That 2-8 is that 10, which is about your soul's purpose. And new beginnings are coming in. So brand new relationships are definitely taking place. Make space, transform, and take action. Love that for us, Scorpios. And yes, let's not forget that we have Cheryl's birthday coming up on 11/22. Talk about an energy. Wow, her energy in itself carries at 33. So she carries 3 master numbers in her energy. Just a little bit about what that means, just in case there's anybody else who carries that 3 master numbers, means that she definitely has walked an intense journey in her lifetime with those numbers because she is sacrificing. She carries the energy of the Buddha, Jesus, and of course the High Priestess. So there's lots of lessons that she's learning about herself. Self-discovery is big for her. So I'm loving that for Cheryl. All right, we're moving into our Sagittarius energy. As mentioned, as of November 23rd, November 23rd on that 23/23 day, that big massive energy day is when the sun begins to enter into Sagittarius and will be joining Mercury. So at that point in time, for you Sagittarius, you'll have Mercury and the sun in your sign. And then shortly afterwards, about 2 days later, you'll also have Mars entering your sign as well, because that takes place on the 24th. I like to believe that Mercury, the sun, and Mars are always walking together, no matter what sign they're in. So let's see what's in store for our Sagittarius. What truth telling is taking place? How are you transforming this month? And as I always say for Sagittarius, pay attention to your dreams. You Sagittarius, there's a karmic completion coming about. This is definitely the help of Saturn energy in Pisces, and now that it has gone direct, there's definitely a karmic completion. Boundaries, new boundaries being reset, your foundation. When we talk about Saturn's energy, we talk about your structure, your foundation, your career, your accomplishments, and of course, like I said, your structure. So for you Sagittarius, something new is coming in because of this karmic completion. You've done some work. So a karmic cycle has been completed. New. Very important to stay grounded. Utilize this energy on the 11/11 to take some action. Utilize Venus energy moving into Libra to bring in more harmony into your life. You've done the work. Truth telling, and higher wisdom. Focus. Love that. All right, we're moving into our Capricorns. So again, for you Capricorns, this is the final stages of Pluto being in your sign. Pluto is the planet of transformation. Pluto is also the ruler of Scorpio. So we think of the ruler of Scorpio, again for you Capricorns, this is about your transformation. How are you transforming? What have you let go of since Pluto has been in your sign? And Pluto has been in Capricorn for quite some time now, and it's going to be making its way out of Capricorn and moving into Aquarius. So let's see what's in store for our Capricorns. All right. One more shuffle. There we go. Capricorn energy. It's time to be fearless. It's time to be fearless. You have done a lot of work, and there's no reason to be afraid anymore. Sacral energy. So this is about seeing yourself confident, being empowered, empower others as you empower yourself. This is about being the superhero that you are. Allow your superhero to show up. Start to focus on that bravery, that courageousness, that flair about yourself. 7, 8 works out to be 15, which is 6. Healing, nurturing, taking care of yourself. The unconditional love. That's the energy that 6 carries. The unconditional love. Love yourself fiercely. Love yourself fiercely. I love that for Capricorn. All right. Aquarius. As we've spoken about before, this Aquarius energy as Pluto is getting ready to settle into very shortly. What that means, we are in the age of the Aquarius, so it's no longer about I, it's about we. We do everything together. It's so important to have a tribe. It's so important to have a cheerleader. It's so important to have a group of people that will cheer you on. So important to have people that you can talk to when you need to vent, and just be able to say to them, all I want to do is vent. I don't need your comments, just to vent, and they'll just be really ready to listen to you. After all, when we think about Aquarius, you are the visionary, you are the thinker, you are the researcher, and sometimes you're the overthinker. And I can say that because I'm a moon Aquarius. I know that Lisa mentioned that she is an Aquarius. She has Aquarius, what is it? Aquarius rising sign. So yes. And when we think about Aquarius, especially if you're an Aquarius, if you have an Aquarius moon, Chiron moon, you just never fit in. You're not supposed to. You're supposed to stand out and be bold. So let's see what Aquarius needs to know to be in this space to heal, to build, and be a sacrificer, and use this amazing Venus energy to bring more harmony into your life. And the card is, for you Aquarius, it's about financial abundance. You are going to be working on healing your financial wounds. So if there's anything about money that causes you to feel stressed out, know that during this month, you are being supported. You are healing your money wounds. See yourself opening your hands and receiving. As I say that, I get itchy palms. Receiving. Put yourself out there. This is the perfect time that if you do work for a company, this is the perfect time to ask for a raise. If you're looking for a promotion, ask for that promotion. If you're an entrepreneur, this is the perfect time to raise your rates, considering New Year's is coming. That 1-7 is that 8 energy, which is associated with, of course, Pluto and Scorpio, which is about your transformation. Let go of the old and let the new come in. Financial abundance is on your way. Visualize it happening. See yourself surrounded by financial abundance. See that you're constantly in this space of investing in yourself. And whatever those investments may look like, there's always that give and take. Be in that beautiful energy. Let go of not having enough and know you have everything you need, and just allow it to continue to flow. Love that for Aquarius. Love that energy. Last but not least, we move into our Pisces, what happens to be my sun energy. So when we talk about Pisces, remember you Pisces out there, you do have Saturn and Neptune sitting in your sign. Saturn has just gone direct, so it is about your boundaries, it's about your structures, it's about your career, it's about your accomplishments. It's about a reset. Now, Neptune is still retrograde in your sign, and that's about your spiritual journeys, your intuition. Everything is becoming heightened because Pisces carries the energy of all 12 zodiac signs. Pisces happens to be the most intuitive sign out there, and with those two planets sitting in your sign, there's a lot of transitions happening in your structure. Your psychic abilities are becoming more and more heightened. Do I have any Pisces out there in the audience right now? I don't think I do. But if there's anyone watching on the replay, know that this is a powerful month for you, Pisces, because again, with Saturn just going direct and Neptune still in retrograde, there is so much changes taking place with your structure and your foundation. If you have been following me for the last give and take year, you'll notice that there's a lot of change that has taken place for me. My structure has changed. I'm no longer sitting in front of a yellow wall. My home has changed. I'm no longer sitting in front of an orange wall. So that is my structure, my foundation. It definitely does apply to me. So here we have it for you, Pisces. It's about your creativity. Creativity, tap into your creativity. Solar plex energy is about trusting. Trusting that everything is flowing exactly how it needs to be. The more you get into your creativity, the more you'll be able to trust. That's 6-6. Again, that unconditional love. Unconditional love works out to be a 12, which is perfectly aligned with the Pisces energy. Remember that 12 is also a portal energy as well, because it has the energy of that 1. It also has the energy of the 2, which adds up to that 3, which is about communication. It's about networking. It's about listening to spirit, listening to others as well. Listen to your inner voice as well. So that's the energy for our Pisces. I do want to backtrack to that 1111 vibration, which is our portal energy. In addition to the 1111 vibration, where the moon enters, will be in Scorpio at 1 p.m. So take note that is 5 ones on that day. Those 5 ones are metaphors for doorways, that we have the opportunity to open up 5 new doors on the 1111 energy to take action. So sit, visualize, and this is for all signs, not just for Scorpios, not just for Pisces, not just for Sagittarius. Take note, visualize those 5 doors. What 5 doors would you like opportunities to come from? Career, relationship, health, your body, travel. Remember, you are the creator. You are the visionary. You are the main character to your story. You get to create it based on what it is you are focused on. So utilize this amazing November energy, that 11 vibration, that 9 frequency of being the master healer, but also being ready to let go and transform. And speaking truthfully to yourself. It's time to start telling your true story. Take the mask off and be your authentic self. It has been extremely fun sharing this amazing insight with each and every one of you. I am hoping that for those of you who stayed with me and watched live, that you appreciated everything that was presented here and that it resonated with you in one way or another. Those of you who are watching on the replay, I would love to know how this resonates with you. Feel free to send those comments into healingwithin76@gmail.com. And those of you who are celebrating a birthday, whether it's a Scorpio birthday or Sagittarius birthday, happy birthday to you all. And I'm wishing you all an amazing, amazing month of November. I will be back probably next week to talk about that 1111 energy, that 1122 energy, and that 2323 energy. And I also want to put a little seed in your head. Put this number down on your calendar, please. It's actually already there. Just circle it. We have a massive portal coming in on 12/31/23. If you write those numbers down, it's 123, 123. It's a massive portal. It's the portal, the last portal of 2023. And I will have a live to talk more about that and what's in store with that massive energy. I'd like to thank all of you for coming in. Tanya, thank you for jumping in now. Please come back and watch on the replay. Feel free to leave your comments. If there's anything that I can serve you with, feel free to let me know. And I'll be more than happy to sharing with you all that I do. And super happy to be here on this earth and very blessed to know that I have been chosen to do the work that I came here to do. For now, guys, enjoy the rest of your night or day wherever you are in the world. I will see you within a matter of a week to share more insight with every one of you. Bye-bye for now.